Yes, students, good morning. So now we will start the next continuation discussion of functions. The students who are in the online, am I audible? Quickly, students. Okay. So now it is the time to see, to move forward to the next discussion. Okay. So last session, we started with functions. Tell me, students, what are the use of functions? Functions are used for performing an operation and provides code reusability. Very important word is code reusability. Why I will ask you to sit here is sometimes you will sleep. That's why I am asking you. When you sit with me, you will be alert. So daily your progress will be more. Daily you sit here only, okay? Don't sit here and there. Even if you sit, I will call you here. Until I feel that you will not sleep. So 3 days I will break your sleep. Then I will test you sit somewhere. Again you sleep. 5 days training again. Like that. Fine. So let us move to the further. So next part is, we'll go to the further discussion, students. See here. So this is functions. Already we started with approach number 1, approach number 2, functions in Python. And then at the same time, syntax for defining the function. And the most important document, which I prefer daily, which I will look into this. And this part is very, very important for us. This documentation is very, very important. You must remember that. Fine. How many approaches we have? Yes, ma'am. Last line, huh? Simple, na? This is the last line I shown you practically in the class also. The meaning is the values of local variables and formal parameters can be accessed inside of the corresponding function only. We cannot access in some other kind of functions. Meaning is, if you go to the program, in the last class, are you there in the last class? Then I said so many times, na? You see, approach number 4, K, V, R are called which variables? Come on, everybody. Local variables. They are called local variables. These local variables cannot be accessed outside of your program. Cannot be accessed outside of your program. For example, I am printing print of, what is this? K comma V comma R. I am trying to print. What is KVR? What is K comma V comma R? Are called local variables or not? Come on, fast. These are the variables used in the function body. They are called which variables? That I am trying to access in where outside of my function I am accessing. You will get error. See that error? Last class I was executed this part. Last class I was executed clearly. So see that, go to the command prompt. So E colon, I say Python, say something like, 9 a.m. CD, functions here. You see, students, py, I'm having like this. So 3 and 4, you will get the error. What is the error? Variable k not defined. Variable k not defined. That means k is called which variable? Okay, you remove the k, you will get a v error. Again, you will get a v error. So 4 and 5, variable v not defined. Local variables cannot be accessed outside of that. Remove v. What you will get it? 4 and 5. R is not defined. R also cannot be accessed. So R also I need to remove. When I remove everything, nothing but what? Accessible or not accessible? Accessible or not accessible? Not possible to accessible. So local variables K, V, R or the local variables cannot be accessed from other than that corresponding function definition. Okay, right. That is the point I already made you to understand in the last session only. So if I say 4 and 5, I got this answer. And moreover, I explained this one more program also, which was very, very important in my class. I said this is approach 4.1. This is another important point. Return k comma v comma r. All of them are returning and placing into a single variable. All of them are coming and placing in a multi-line assignment. Function call with what? Multi-line assignment. Function call with a single line assignment. And the type of single variable which is holding more number of values is what? Tuple. And I printed the tuple values with index, positive indexing. I printed the tuple values with what? Negative indexing. So all the values are understandable. Is it okay? Fine. So I hope that this type of logics already you have done, dear students. Add OP one time you are calling, another time add OP you are calling, as finally completed. So let us coming to this approach 4.1. This was the example I did last class. 3 and 4 and then 5 and 6 I got it with a tuple I printed with this. This is an important mechanism today. So these 4 approaches are done. Understand? Shall we go to next example? Fine. So in today's class I'm going to talk about some sort of examples where it is going to contain what? We are passing what type of values? See all the approaches here. Once again, I am going to open it and then showing here. See students, approach number 1. Please observe it. Once again, I am recapitulating. What is the input taken? Function call. Where I am processing? Inside the function call. Result I am giving in where? That means add OP is receiving the values in the form of formal parameters. See that it is the function name passing the values. It is coming into this place. Printing that A, B and C is going to be a local variable. Returning the value back. So taking the values from function call. Processing is inside the function and giving the result back using which statement? Return statement. This is called what? Approach number 1. So taking the values from function call. Immediately going to this function definition, execute it and giving the result. The flow was taken here like this. The flow was taken like this. It goes to this function place and place the values, processing here, giving the result back. This is called approach number 1. Let me go to the approach number 2. Everything you are taking inside and then processing and printing inside itself. Everything you are doing inside only. Everything you are doing inside. That is called what? Approach number 2. So just you are calling the function. Once the function, it will go to this place. It will accept it, process it and display it. That is approach number 2. Approach number 3. What is happening in approach number 3? You are sending the inputs from function call, processing inside and printing inside itself. Taking input from function calls, and then processing inside of the function body, and then result is displayed inside of the function body itself. I hope you are understanding what I am talking. Understanding, students? All right. Approach number 4, that is very simple, which is done already. Just now I shown you. You are taking values inside only. You are processing inside only, result you are giving. Because any one of these approaches can be taken into consideration. Any one of these approaches you can taken into consideration. Okay, now? Shall we move forward? Now, I am going to give you the clarity of this is just like what is taken it, just like what X and Y, some fundamental values you are passing, and then fundamental values you are taking, and then doing some sort of values here. Now I want to go for some more discussion I want to enter. Okay. So what are this type of values you passed? Fundamental type, int type, float type, like that. Let us go to the next part is called what? Another part I want to go for. Values I want to read in the form of list type, tuple type, like that. Shall we? Yes. So write down, open your notes, write a Python program. write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept, which will display. First you write like this, which will display, which will display list of tuple, comma list, comma set, and dict values by using functions, by using functions. So what we used so far? Only fundamental variables you are passing it. Now I want to go for dict kind of things. I want to go for it. So let us students, dict kind of things I will say. So I will close this parts of everything. I will go to the new program. Let us watch this now. So say others here. Now I am saying Python. What is this now? This program displays the values of which type? List, comma, or tuple, comma, or whatever it is. List, tuple, and next is set, and next is called what? Dict. So let us take in the main program. I will come. Main program I am writing. So I will take one LST. LST is equal to, you know how to take the values dynamically. Then this is called something like this. This is my list. I want to print the values. How do you print it? Display of what? LST. Previously I used to pass what? Only one value we used to pass. Here I am passing how many values? Group of values I am passing. So what is this is called? Tell me everybody, what is this part is called? Online students will answer, you see. Online students will answer. Come on first. Aditya, any way you can use ma. That is called, yes, calling function. 123 @ yes is a perfect person. Right? Rushikesh is a perfect function. Vishal Vinay. Function call it is called. Function call or not? That line number 7 is called a function call. So Mahima, not display ma, it is called a function call. It is called a function call. So coming to the point back, I'm going. One minute, let me check by myself. Okay. So display of list. So this is called which call? Function call. For every function call compulsory, what do you need? What do you need? Are you reading daily or not? If you don't say reading daily, I will convert into online. Once again, I am telling to you. If you don't answer, I will convert into online. We will sit in the home and we will do it by coming to this class. And if you don't answer, difficult, huh? Come on, answer me. What I should go for it? So I'm going for something like a list, something like iterable display, iterable objects display, iterable display dot py, iterable object display. I will just write iterable. So I'm writing iterable display. So I will take it, save this program, coming to this, out of that, go to this function place, py, iterable display dot py. Display is not defined. For every function call, what is required? Function definition is required. Now I am going to define. Already I told you in the class, for every function call, what is required? Definition is required. Otherwise you will get what? Error is wrong answer, I told already. Name error is coming. See, my dear students, everything I used to tell in the class, if you don't answer properly, we are not going to repeat again and again. For every function definition, there exists once, and we can have many more function calls. For every function call, there must exist a function definition. Otherwise, we get what? Name error. So daily I cannot repeat that because it's not good also. So please keep in mind, do by yourself well and come to the class. Read by yourself and come to the class. So I'm writing display of what I should take one formal parameter. What is the formal parameter? I am taking, for example, K. What is that K contains now? Pasa. Huh? Whatever I write, you will read that. Okay. K contains LST data is passed into K. LST data, list of values are copied into where? K. Now I am going to write it. Print of type of K is equal to, I say type of K. What is the type of K first time now? List type it is. It is called which type? List type. Save your program now. So coming to this point, execute this program now. See, my dear students, py, I am saying that iterable display.py. See this now. I got it as what? List. Now display that values now. Display these values now. Start. Here I am going to write. Every type I will just print it. Of what I am saying? 40. Say now, print. Now I need to print the values or not? How do you print? For value in where? K. Print of what? \t, and I say this dot format of val. Dot format of what? Val. So I will write it here, else, and print this line. Just one content I will write it. So I'm writing here, just execute this. My interest of this code is how to print the values of list. Okay. Next, I will go to, so TPL is equal to something like Python, something like Django, something like, data science. Next I am writing in, ML, and next is called DL. This is what I am writing. Display of what? Come on, TPL. Again, this is a function call. So I am calling many times function call. So TPL values are going to where again? K. What is the type of K? Lista. So his mindset is good. Today Saturday mindset sometimes disturbs. Lista tuple. It is a tuple. Earlier it was what? List. Now it is what? Tuple. Please be careful. Now execute this logic now. Go to this place and see this. Already it is a list and a tuple of elements printed or not. So in one moment of time K contains a list. Another moment of time K contains what? Tuple. So why it is happening like that? Because Python is what language? Dynamically typed programming language. Already explained in the class. Dynamically typed programming language. Everything is there in the notes. Please read. And now coming to the point of a function call. Now I am going to say one more kind of thing. LST is equal to TPL is equal to like this. Next I am going to take it. ST is equal to some set is equal to, I am writing values as 10 comma something like this row sum. Now I am saying 33.56. Next is called what Python. And I am writing next is called what? True. Next is called true. I am going to take it. What is this? Set. Display of what again? Yes. What this is called again here? Function call. Of course, the S values are going to where? K. So K is going to contain the S values as it is, and the printing the S type, and then printing the values in any order. Because set never maintains insertion order, right or not? So let's see this data, and see very perfectly. And a set of values, set type is going to be printing like this. Able to follow? Right. Go to next. Be careful. Next one is important. D is equal to course number 1 is Python. Course number 2 is called data science. Course number 2 is called data science. Course number 3 is called Django. Right. Next is called course number 4 is called Java. Course number 4 is called Java. Course number 5 is called something like, .NET. This is my, which type? Dictionary type. Key, comma, value pair. Now display of D. Display of D. Is it valid or not? I want to know. What this is nothing but function call again. Function call again. Is it valid or not? Quickly. I want to see online students and then Aditya at this point of time. Is it valid or not that I am asking, ma? So, valid and valid. Right? So, some people are expecting puja, like some of the students are expecting, those who are saying invalid, they are expecting 2 variables are required, they are thinking. But how many objects I am passing? Single object only. Definitely the K is going to contain what? K is going to contain what? D values, no doubt in that. But here in the for loop, what is printed? That is the important question. In D, what is there? Keys are there and then values are there. So preference will be given for keys or values. Yes, keys. So look at the answer once. Look at the answer once. What is coming? Keys is giving the preference. We have to understand the subject. Preference is given for what? Keys. Now, I want to print values also. That time, what I do is, with this okay, but for this, what I am doing is, for this display dict. So D is containing 2 values. This for loop is not that much suitable. If I use the same for loop, only keys are printed. You have seen the output called what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only output is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is printed. But I want to print what? Keys and then values also I want to print. That's why I will say display dict. Special function I am writing. Display dict is called one more special function I am writing. This indicates what function you have already? Display function. Suitable for which type? List, tuple, set. And not suitable for which type? Dict. So I am expecting something else to write. So I am only calling the function call. Definitely what do you need? Function definition is required. I am calling the function, but what is not there? Definition is not there. So see that error. See the error once. You will get error. Now see the error. You got it. Display dict is not defined. For other things we got an error. List, tuple, set is okay, suitable. But for this it is not, function definition is not there. Go to the program now. I should say that definition. Now, come on, say DEF. Come on now. Display dict of K. K. How do you display, students? You can print it. How I am printing? Just to watch it. I am saying that same to same. Here I am writing K comma V. I am taking here K comma V or something like, course number, CNO comma, what is this? C name, comma, K dot what? Items. Already items function? Yes, print it. Here I am writing something like this. I am writing this one. CNO, course number, comma, CNO, comma, what is this? C name. Execute it now. Beautiful answer is coming. Observe it. So type of K is called a dict. I am getting what here? Number is coming. Name is coming. Like this it's going to come. So after a few days, I will give you a lot of exercise on the dict kind of thing. Because these days they are asking multiple questions on dict in the written test. Of course, whatever the functions I said, ample of some sample questions I will give you. Very soon, 1 or 2 days I will give. Maybe tomorrow or before Thursday, next Thursday, I will keep some questions in the Google Drive class. Try to solve those questions. Okay. I hope that my program intention of today's is how to display the iterable object values by functions. Can I define 2 or more functions in the same program? Can I define multiple functions in the same program? We can define it. Is this question is clear? Right. So take care about this. Next, write a Python program write a Python program which will which will which will which will read which will read list of values, list of numerical values. Of course, we did already this example. I'm giving once again with the functions, which will read a list of values and sort them by using functions, by using functions, by using functions, right? And this assignment is very simple for you. Using functions, you need to do it. And here I'm going to give you one important point also today I want to explain. So let us go to the how to sort the list of elements. So you know, list of elements displaying purpose is same. I will take this program, just I will take this skeleton, multiple examples I will discuss now. Let us go to this place and I am doing like this. What I am doing now, remove all of this, dict type also remove, and next remove all kind of things like this. Main program called, come on, this program, accept what? List of what? Values. Accept list of values and sort them. And what? Sort them. Okay. So I will say sort elements or list sort dot py. I say display. This is okay. This is nothing but what? Elements before sorting or not? This is elements before sorting. So, or simply keep it like this. Display, let it be, keep it like that. Now I will remove this. Let it be like that. Now I will do what? I will write one function. And here, which type of elements I took it? Which type of elements I took it? Some list type, okay. Some fixed elements I took it or not? Now I am going to take something like sort elements. Sort elements. It is my function. I will pass it. What is sort elements is called? Function name or not? I do what here? DEF sort elements of what? Some object. LST. No problem. What I do inside? Print. Come on quickly. Original elements. Original elements. What is the original elements? I just want to print it. Original elements are nothing but what? Display. The main intention of this program is one function can call another function. The technique in this code is one function can call what? Another function. Display of what here? LST. Display of what is actually this one? This is one function definition. This function definition is calling another function definition. This function will display the elements. Let me just show this example. Let me run. I will continue the coding again. Okay. Py. See my elements. I am getting these elements. Of course, by default, they are in sorted format. I will just add them. It is called some 50. It is called some 50. It is called some 10. It is called some 4. It is called something like, you know, some 55. Okay. 55. I say something like -3, some 0 and some 22. These are my elements. See that? These are the elements are printed. Which order it is? Random order. Original elements of list. Now I want to do what? Here only. Let it sort. Sort it. What should I do? Easily, you need to tell to me, ma. Don't waste the time. Start. LST dot sort. LST dot what? Sort. What is that LST? Is a formal parameter. I am just sorting it out. Sorting it out means what I am doing? You say, what is this now? Sorted elements. Sorted elements. In which order? You need to tell. Sorted elements in ascending order. In ascending order. In ascending order. Ascending order. Come on, what is this next? Display of what? LST. See, Display of LST. I want to display original elements. I want to display sorted element. Two times I don't want to define. I reduced the code redundancy. I just reduce the code redundancy. Right. So coming to the point of it, I reduced my code redundancy. I just done like this. Just follow me. Just follow me. Right. Execute this program. Execute this program now. Come on to the execution part. See the elements. See this. Original elements are like this. Original elements are like this. Now sorted elements in ascending order. -3, 0, etc. What is this order? Quickly. Right. Now I need to go for what? Descending order also I need to get it or not? How do I get it? LST dot sort of reverse is equal to, I say reverse is equal to, see students, reverse is equal to what should I pass? True. I should say true. Again you display what? LST. What is this display of LST? Sorted elements in which order? Descending order. Sorted elements in descending order. Sorted elements in descending order. Descending order. 1 minute. So I say descending order. Now you see execute. I hope is equal to true within the double quotes or without double quotes. Without double quotes you need to pass it. Yeah. Now you see students, I got the elements in which order? Descending order. Okay. Can you tell me any other way? Any other way you can do? LST dot, you can also apply what? Reverse you can apply. Reverse. Why you are able to apply reverse, my dear students? Because of this thing, data coming in what? Order? Ascending. Reverse of ascending is nothing but descending only. Reverse of ascending is nothing but descending only. Same output will come. Last part you see, same output will come. And this part of it, instead of reverse you can do one more also. Can anybody can say? Can anybody can say? You cannot say. Why? Because you don't read daily. Come on. Online students will answer. I will look into that. Very good, ma. Ajay Kumar. Very good. Ajay Kumar. Very good. Come on. What is this now? LST of colon -1. Colon -1. You add some extra elements here. Something like you add some 2 you added. Some 222 you added. 222 you added. Very good. Now see students, all the things must be there in your brain. So the data is coming in that way or not? So these many ways are there. These many ways are there to do the operations. So I can do this way. I can do this way. But only one thing is you need to first what? Sort it. So I can say this one you can use it. I can say this one you can use it. Any one of the way you can use it. Or I can say slicing in reverse. Sumit Kumar. Correct. So these many ways are there. These many ways are there. How you are going to do it. Understand students? Right. My dear students, here today I would like to give you one beautiful concept I want to tell you at this moment of time. How to read the values dynamically. What are these values I am taking? Fixed set of list values I said. Fixed values of list I said. So today, what is this ma? Kurva. Sir, LST is defined at line number 22. We can define at the top, sir. So his question is, list is defined at which line? 21. He is asking, can I define in the top? His question is, can I? Yes, why not? Already I told you, program execution started before the function, after the function, no problem. You can. So you see student, you can execute happily this program, right? Fine. So let us move to the further discussion. Either you can write in the same place, because in the main program, I have the clarity. That's why I'm giving. So next I am going to tell you the concept called what? how to read the values to the iterable object dynamically. So before going to that, I would like to give you, this is one example for what? Numbers sorting. This already, this logic I explained, but today I just said with what? Functions. And the main thing is, one function is calling the another function is a technique I set. One function is calling the another function I set. That is the technique here. Okay, na? So let me give you similar example one more way. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will sort list of names in both ascending and descending order. 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 Using functions. By using functions. By using functions. Right, students? You can do this by using same as this one only. You can take care of that. Now, dear students, please look into that. Today, I want to tell you in functions, of course, I would like to give you the name called list comprehension. List comprehension. I just want to talk for a few minutes. And this is the most important. From now onwards, I will be following in the class. List comprehension, tuple comprehension, set comprehension, like that. You are going to get a new concept today. Shall we move forward? Yeah. So let us coming to the Python command prompt once, my dear students. Python command prompt once I want to take it. Look at this now. I would like to take it something like this. S is equal to Python. Look at, I'm going to that concept. First, I'm going to give you some basics for understanding that. Python is an object-oriented programming language. Python is an object-oriented programming language. Now, how many words are there in that? So, you will count it. Suppose there is a one page of string data is there. One page of string data. How do you count it? Manually, you cannot count it. So, I have to go for what? Splitting that entire data based on space separated words or not? Space separated words are nothing but number of words. How do you do this splitting? Yes dot. Yes. What is yes first of all? See. Print of yes comma type of yes. What is the type of yes here? str. str that is called. Okay. That is called str. My dear student. That is called str. Yes. So it is called which type? str type. Now, today, I just want to go for in str, there is one function is there. What is that function? Split function. What is the function name? Split. S dot, split of, I am saying like this. What is the split function is doing? Split function will split the data of S separated by what? Space. Because I am going to use in this concept list comprehension, I am going to use the function called what? Split. Tell me, when I say split, Python one word, is one word, an is one word, OOP one word, lang is one word. And that is going to return list of words. List of words. Come on here, something like ls I said, ls I said, print ls, type of ls. See students, it is printed in the form of what? List. What is the type? It is a matter of applying what? len of what? Len of what here? ls. It is going to give you how many words? 5 words are there. Understand? Come on, next time writing one more. S1 is equal to Python is a Python language used in used in, I can write used in AI, comma ML and DL. I just said I want to count the number of words inside of it. What I do? S1 dot what? Split. Returns what? LS. Come on, print of what? LS. Sorry. S. Something wrong, ma? LS. LS. You print it. LS. Python language, because I used some hurriedly, I just typed it wrong. Print LS. Now I got this data. S. Just for a minute, you see. Freshly I will type it. Okay. Then you apply S1 dot split off, print off this LS. See this is a data printed. I can apply what? LEN of what here? Come on, LS. I got the data like this. Understand, students? Very good. Now my question is, next go. S2, small extra. I am introducing something more next level. So I am writing here something like apple hyphen mango hyphen kiwi hyphen something like this. I just said S2, and these words are separated by what symbol? Hash. So I want to split my data based on what? Hash. Come on. LS is equal to S2 dot, you only tell me, split of, I need to pass a parameter now, hash. Earlier I did not pass anything. Ajay Kumar, here my dear student, Ajay Kumar, this is a double quotes. Anything you write within the double quotes, that will be treated as a string. My dear student, Ajay Kumar, you should understand that it is written inside of the double quotes. It is not a hash. It is not a comment there. You have to carefully follow. So it is going to be double quotes. Inside of it, there is some type of what? Hash symbol is there. So hash separated words I want. Print of what? LS. It is going to give you hash separated words. LEN of what is this? LS. It is going to give you like this. Next I am writing something like this. See that here I am writing hyphen, I am writing hyphen I am writing. So again, how do you split it? LEN of split of what? Hyphen. So here I am going to write it, print of LS, print of that value LS. It is going to print hyphen separated words. Hyphen separated words. Are you able to follow? Right. Next part I am going to give you one more kind of thing. Look at that. This is my data. I am writing hyphen here. See that some of them are with what? Hash. Some of them are separated with what? Hyphen. Now, whichever mechanism you want to split, you can split. And you cannot split both the symbols at a time. At any point of time, only one symbol. So I am using what symbol now? Hyphen separated words. Hyphen separated word means what? This is called one word. This is called another word. Understand? So see that now. Print LS. Print of LS. So I said this. This is called one word. This is called another word. This is called one word. This is called another word. If I say that here, what is this now? Hash if I use it. What is happening there? Apple, one word. Mango, kiwi is one word. And guava is called one more word. And this is treated as a single word only. So hash separated words are nothing but the meaning here. So print that LS here. This is called this one. It is only one word like this. I hope you are understanding what I am talking about it. So coming to the point of it. We got like this. So finally, we understand how this split is working. So split function is present with whom? Split function is available with whom? What are you doing as str? Present with whom? Str. S2 dot split. S2 is called one string. So split function is there in where? String. Now I am going to the list comprehension kind of things. So list comprehension can be used in multiple ways. Why I am using this concept all of a sudden together today? Here LST is containing what values here? Some fixed values are available. So such a fixed values I want to read. Such a fixed values I want to read dynamically. So when I run this program, same output is coming, same output is coming many times, but I want to read this data dynamically. So let me do the same example. Because if I try to explain the coding, you may get a little tense of it. I will write the code first, later I will elaborate it. Let's watch it. Let's watch this now. Here we are having what here? Some list specific values are there. Today I am not going to take the specific values. Dynamic values I will take it. Dynamic values means definitely I have to read from keyboard. How do you do? Look at print of, I'm asking, enter list of values separated by what? Space. Separated by what? Space. List of values means what? So many values I am entering. Which values I decided to enter? These many number of values I decided to enter. These many number of values I decided to enter from the keyboard. This is my sample part. These many values I will enter from the keyboard. How you can enter it? Repeatedly I want to go on repeating. So to read the data from the keyboard, I will use what? All of you see on the screen. Which function? Input. Input function can read how many values at a time? One value. After that, what are you entering? Space. After that, what are you entering? Value. Next space, next value, next space, next value, next space. I go on entering value space until I press what? Enter key. So repeatedly I go on using. That input must be separated by what? Space. That input must be separated by what? So dot input function gives you what actually? Input function gives you what type by default? str. Dot what I am writing here? Split. How it should read? I go on reading the data infinitely. That I am going to read for value in input dot split. What is this input here? Reading the data separated with what? Space. Keep that value in where? Read that value. Kept in where? Value you keep it. Keep it into value. What is the value type? String. That I am going to do it. You need to do. Which conversion I am taking? Int of val. Just keep it now. Close. Finished. How it works? Come on. What is happening? What is the disturbance there? Sit quiet and calm. Don't create disturbance. Be careful. So for val in input dot split. First what I am doing? Input. First which function, which value you are entering? Let me run once again. Let me run once. First of all, you just keep the comment for all these things. Keep it comment for all these things. So I will print just, you just print of content of list. Content of what? List. Content of list. Or otherwise, take this into separate place. Separate program you take it. Instead of clubbing here, take separate place. So I say list comprehension dot h dot py. Enter list of values. And let me execute first once you see, and then you will understand. Go to the place. Let me enter into this place. Py, list comprehension. Now it is asking. Carefully observe. Now it is cursor is waiting. Who will give that message? Print statement. Now I will enter a 10. Who will read? Input. Who will read? Input. Input. Where it keeps in? Converted into where? Kept in where? LST. Okay. Next, space 20. Who will separate that previous value of space and after value of space? Split. Next value, who will read? 20. Who will read 20? Input. Kept in where? Converted into what? Kept in where? That's it. Next, what I am entering? 30. Who will separate that space? Who will read 30? Input. Kept in where? Val. Converted into what? Int. Put it in where? Simple. Next, 40. Who will separate between 30 and 40? Split. Split function separated with space. Who will read 40? Kept in where? Val. Converted into what? Kept in where? You can convert to float also. Float of value, str of value, int of value, whatever value you want, you can convert. Provided that conversion must be possible. Right. Next to space. Next to 60. Next to 233. Next to -5. Next to 23. Next to 5. Next to 6. Next to 8. I can go on entering any number of values. Who is going to read the values continuously? One loop or not? Which loop I am using? For loop. For loop reading the continuous values by using which function? Input function. Separated by what? Space. Who will read and separate? Input will read and separating the space by split. Keeping that splitted value in reading value in where? Val. Converted into which type? Kept in where? That is the subject. That is the subject. So, coming to the point of it, content of LST, I need to write comma. What I should write it? LST. LST. So, coming to the point back, you come to this place. Here, enter the list of values here, like this. Right? Who is this? Ajay Kumar. Do you have infinity symbol on the keyboard? Do you have infinity number on the keyboard? Huh? Do you have infinity on the keyboard? Then come on. So at least something is required before posting our doubt. Right. So list of values printed there. So coming to the point of it, next I will read it. 23, 4, 6, -4, 23, 56 and 67. Values are read dynamically or not? Are you following? Can I type sigma? Sigma. If it is a doubt, it is meaningless. Infinity is there. Such a type of doubts is very not good. It's not good. So coming to the point of it, this type of values -43, 56, 678 and 45 and 67, these are the values we are getting it. Now go to that. I just say, now I can print what? I can convert into what type also? Float type. Float type also I can use it. Float type also I can use it. So see that same values I entered, converted into which type? .0 printed. .0 printed. Are you understanding this? This mechanism is called what? This mechanism is called what? List comprehension. Which comprehension? Yes. I can also read this data. In another way you can read, my dear students. Please look at, my dear students. I am saying, or I already told you in the class. See that. I say LST is equal to what I will do? I say something like ls is equal to, I will take empty list, empty list. Come on here. I say, what is the discussion we did? Enter how many values you want. Did you remember that? So n is equal to what I did? Input of enter how many values you want to be in list, to be in list, to be in list. What I said, if n less than or equal to 0, I said invalid input or not. I wrote already this thing is invalid input. Is what? Invalid input. Dot what? Format of n. Is format of n. Next I am taking what here? Else. Say that next is called what? I need to enter that many values or not? Print. Come on. Enter. What is this? Values. Dot format of what? N. Say for. So, come on students. For val in range of 1 comma n plus 1. Come on. I need to take. Or I can say I can take. No problem. Val is equal to, what is this? Int of input of. Say what? LST dot what? Append of val. Append of what? Val. Else part you come, content of list you write it. Which one is the better, ma? Which one is the better? This is a one mechanism of accepting the values. This is another mechanism of reading the data for the list. Which is the best way? Comprehensive. List comprehensive is the best way. You can do like this also. This concept I already explained or not? Yes. So coming to the point back, now I am going to say list comprehension. Enter these values. See that I got dynamically. Now enter how many values you want. I say 6 values, 6 values, minus 43, 56. Next is called 78. Next is called 45. Next is called 67. Next is called 67. How many entered? Something like, 78 you enter. Is it not getting that values? What is printed? Of course, you used what? LS you need to add, but you added to whom? LST. To the above one it is coming. But you need to add what? LS dot you need to say. By mistake I wrote what? LST. LST already contains these values or not? For that values, extra values are appended. Understand? Now you execute once again. Try to understand. I say, how many values are there? 34, 56, 78, 99, 1, 2, and then 34. Enter how many values, students? 6. You see 34, and then next is 56, and next is called 78, next is called 99, and next is called 12, and then 34. This is the values we got it. I hope I did not save it. I did not save. Okay, save. Control S. My dear students, don't feel sorry entering the same thing. Yeah, this is the data. Enter how many values? What is that? 6, 34, 56, 78, 99, 12, and then 34. I got these values. Which type I got it? Which one I printed? LS I printed, but I have to print what? LS. Yes, still continuous mistake. Yes, see that. Enter. No problem. Until I get it, I will go on entering. Until I get the data, I will go on entering. See that. I got the data. Which is the better way? I read the data, last and final, run this program. So 34, 56, 1, 2, 4, and then 5. Okay. How many values I entered? 4 values. Now say what here? 4. 4. Come on. 34 and next is called what? 56, next 123 and next is what? 4. I got the same values or not? But here I used what type? Float type. But here I used which conversion ma? Int conversion. Now tell me, writing just 2 lines is better, huh? Writing 2 lines better most officially. Writing this 6 to 16 lines is better, huh? 2 lines is better. That is nothing but which concept? List comprehension topic. Did you understand? Yes. Now see, always from now onwards, to read the data dynamically to any iterable object, we use which concept ma? We use which concept? List comprehension, we can use it. So I am writing list comprehension. The purpose of list comprehension, it is having tuple comprehension also. I will explain it, don't worry. Why list comprehension is most powerful? Why not other things? I will show you, my dear students. The purpose of list comprehension is that to read the values dynamically from keyboard, separated by a delimiter. Separated by what? Delimiter. What is the delimiter in the bracket? Space. You may say comma. Next is what? Colon, etc. These are all called delimiters or not? In English, you might be heard about the word called what? Delimiter. You might be heard about the word called what? Delimiter. Right? And more, this is list comprehension is the most efficient way, is a professional way compared to normal reading of the data. This is a normal reading of the data. This is a list comprehension is the most effective way. I can just mention this comment. List comprehension is the most effective way. Is the most effective way for reading the data, for list instead of what? Traditional reading. Traditional reading the data. I already told you how to read the reading the data. What is the syntax, sir? What is the syntax? I am just want to give you. See, list obj is equal to square brackets. List brackets is important. What is this now? Some type of conversion technique. Typecasting technique you must apply. You can write str of. You can write what? Int of. You can write what ma? You can write what here? Float of. You can write like that. Okay, I just want to write it. Expression, 1 minute, don't worry. Expression for, come on, variable name, in, what is that function name? Input of, dot what? Split off. Not only this input dot split off, I can write input dot split off will give you what? Sequence of values. In which type? String type. String type or not? Sequence of values in which type? String type it is going to give you. It may be list also, it may be any other kind of thing also, I can take it. Of course, to understand that, let me go to one more example. See, my dear student, just for a minute you see. Just for a minute. You see, I have something like this. Look at mom. This is my content. Because I will use in many of the occasions this code. List comprehension 1.py. This is a list printed. Just execute, save this code. It is done. Go. Py, list comprehension. I'll say 3, I'll say 5, I'll say 2, 7, 3, 9, and something like 6. This is the data what I got it. Are you following? To every element, I want to multiply with something. Every element I want to multiply with something. Every element of a list, I want to multiply with 2, for example. 2 into 3, 2 into 5, 2 into 3, 2 into something like 2 into 3, 2 into 5, 2 into 2 into 2 into like that. Each element of this LST want to multiply with something. How you do generally? We will write a list. I will take it. See, how do you do it generally? Come on, just separate this. I am saying, look at ma, look at. I am looking for the output as what? This is my list, ma. This is my list. This one, this value, I want to multiply. This is the value what I want. This is the value what I want. I want to go for printing this data. In what way? I want to print this data. What result I am expecting today? 6.0, 10.0, 4.0, 14.0, 6.0, 18.0, 12.0. Are you understanding how to do it normally? Come on. Something like new LST is equal to new LST. New list is equal to what are you doing? Something like this. Tell me, for value or for I in, for value in LST, what is the first value coming? What is the first value coming? 3.0. Already you know this. Already you know or not? What you will do now? New LST dot append of value into 2. Value into 2. Okay. Then else part you come. Print what? New list is equal to new list you say. New LST. You say new LST. New LST. See this? Every value coming from list. Now you are appending and then you are printing this. Let us save this code. Coming to the point of it. How many values you are entering? These are the values. See the new list here. 6.0, 10.0. Like this we are doing. So here it is a traditional process. This is called what process? Traditional process. Sir, is there any professional way? Yes, sir, definitely there is a professional way. What is it? I am writing simply. In other way I am doing it. After finishing that I am writing what is this? Or I am doing in the list comprehensive way. Come on, new list is equal to new LST is equal to come on, first to take it for val in LST. That's it. For val in where? LST. What the value is coming? My dear student? What is the value coming, my dear student? 3.0. There in value or not? You do what? Value into what? 2. Value into 2. Kept in where? That's it. Print what? Yeah. Try to print it. Try to execute. Yes. See this. I am getting same answer or not? Are you able to follow? So here, this is the new Python tendency. The values from iterable object taking, doing some type of expression. Here I did what? Conversion I did. Here I am taking what? Conversion. This is called. So for value in LST, get the value in LST, value into 2, and then do what? New list. Right. Santosh, thank you. Pranav, sir, going out of order. I can't do anything, ma. Pranav. So, Santosh, keep it up. So, value into 2 for what? Value in LST. Amitabh, thank you. Right. So, value into 2 for value in LST, new list. Because every day if you practice, nothing will go out of order. Everything will be under a control only. Right? See that those who people are following, there's a nice explanation, beautiful concept, like that they will be giving. Right? Fine. So here, list comprehension you take it. List comprehension you see. Right. Here I am using normal coding and then legacy coding, traditional coding. Here it is called what? This is a normal coding we read and doing what? Adding the data, appending the data, and then modifying and appending. Here what I am doing? I am doing the multiplication there itself. Which is a better approach? Comprehension is the better approach. List comprehension is the better approach. So let us go back to this place. In this place, expression for variable name in where, instead of writing here, I can write it as what? Iterable, underscore what? Object, iterable object. This expression can be any of the typecasting part or mathematical expression. And this bracket indicates which type? List type. I am not doing anything today. Only one small concept I want to touch it. What is the topic name? Rather than going for a traditional reading and more code I am writing, I am just reducing my code I am saying. That's it. Other than that, I am not fast, nothing else. If we practice daily, everything is going to be so easy. So here expression represents, come on, what is this? Either typecasting, fixed this thing, either typecasting, already typecasting is explained. We should remember typecasting mechanism. Otherwise it will become difficult to understand. Int of, float of, bool of, complex of, str of, those things. Or what? Expression. What is expression represents? Arithmetic expression, relational expression, bitwise expression, logical expression. Expressions already done. Operators and expressions. Expression, that is nothing but any mathematical expression which includes operators, star operator, exponentiation operator, percentage operator, greater than, less than, any such kind of operators. Are you able to follow? Very simple. This is the done. And if I go to a simple example here, this is one example I can say. This is one example. Here I can write it. It's the most useful concept here. Now onwards, I will use this concept. Another example also I will do it, ma. The same thing, I'm taking this. What is this I'm doing here? You come on to this place. Another example, I will take it. Examples here, I should say here, like this. This is what is LST. You can take it. LST is nothing but what? Something LST is equal to some values 4, 3, 7, minus something like -2, 6, something like 3. That output will be coming in the new list format. What is the new list format is coming, my dear students? What is the new list format? Come on, ma. 8, what is that next? 6, 14, -4, what is the next? 6, 12, next is what? 6. This is called just multiplying that value or not? I can do exponentiation also. What is that? Star, I can write it. 6, 14, like that. You can do exponentiation also. You can do like this. And this is going to be list comprehension kind of things. Is it okay? Understandable? Fine. So from now onwards, wherever you come across, in this case, you see sorting of values, you go. Come to the main program now. Coming to the main program now. Sort the list of values. How I am sorting the values? Sort them. List of values. Accept the list of values dynamically. I am writing dynamically by using for by using list comprehension and sort them. Come on, go. What is this? Input dot split, value kept in where? Val, and I'm keeping in where? Int, keep it in where? LST, right? Done. Pass that LST to whom? Which elements? Sort elements function or not? Same as previous. Sort elements, it is going from here. It is going from here to this place. From there, I am display LST. Sort that elements, sorting that element, predefined function, and again display the sorted elements. And you are going to use this slicing. Already you understand that. And again display sorted in all these things. Reverse, you use it, sort of true, all the elements. So list sort dot py. I say list sort comprehension. Comprehension I used here. Just to save it. Just to save it. So multiple examples come out of that. Py, list comprehension. Enter the list of values separated by space. 23 minus 45, 0, minus 2, 1, 34, some 2, and 56, something like 3, and 57. See that what is happening. Enough. Original elements as it is. Sorted elements minus 45, minus 2, etc. And the next is called what? Descending order. We got it. We got it. Enter 34, 56, 12, and minus 3, 0. Enough. What is that? Original elements are printed. And next is called what? Sorted order. Descending order. What happens? Ascending and descending, same it is giving. What we do? LST off. Same thing is giving. LST off. What happens, ma'am? Display of what? LST. Same as previous also, na? Same as previous. Okay. So I hope that you apply this, keep it aside. Then LST dot. Now see that values are like this, getting like this. Understand? Fine. Coming to this point of it, getting this data like this. So I hope that you understand comprehensive kind of concept. So from now onwards, if I want to read the values dynamically, what I will do always? Always I will use list comprehension. Okay, na? List comprehension kind of concept, I will use it. And here you can do any operations also on the list comprehensive part. Suppose if I want to read the names, see for example, names part I will take it. Names part I will take it. How do you read the names? See, of course you can do this names part also. Just let me do it all the way, because the same thing, na? Same thing which I gave you the homework also for you. You can do like this. Names I want to do it. So let us go for list of names. Okay. Come down to the first reading part. Enter the list of names separated by what? Names separated by comma. Separated by comma. Today I am using comma. So names remove. What should I do? Comma. Are you following? Are you following that? Yes. What is this type? What is the conversion? STR of. You may ask a question, sir, value by default STR only, na sir? You need not to do that conversion. No, you have to write what? Syntax you have to follow. Either expression or conversion you need to take. What is the type? STR of value. Kept in where? List. Sort elements, list. Which is going to print in what? Ascending as well as descending. Are you following? Yes. Let us. Comprehensive 1. List comprehension 1. Save this code. Save this code. Out of that, py list comprehension 1. So list of names separated by, right? So something like, you know, Travis, Adams, Next is called what? Something like, Jupiter, comma. So something like, something like bubbly. Next I am writing what, Rosam, like this. Enough. See this. I'm printing original data. Coming in what data? Sorted order. Next is reverse, like this. Separated by what? Comma, 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 comma. And don't ask me, if I don't give comma, what will happen? I can't do anything because act like a programmer. If I don't give comma, it is a space. Space is nothing but what? It is not going to be taken as delimiter. It will be taken as previous word only. It is taken into consideration. Are you able to understand? So this is a way how you can understand. Students in the online, understand? Okay. Okay. Sumit Kumar. Thank you, ma. You should give your name too. Explaining with so much depth, just speechless. Thank you, Sumit Kumar. So my name is not necessary. Always Rosam is our father of our Rosam, father of our Python. We will give, right? Right. Fine. Right. Enough for today. Okay. Today quota is over. 1 GB data is over. 1 GB memory is over. Okay. So, fine. So coming to this, understand, comma. Only today one new concept I said. What is that? I want to tell you tuple comprehension, set comprehension, all those things I want to tell. But today quota is over. Enough quota is over. Your space is over. Okay. Shall I continue? Students, shall I continue or stop? Okay. Stop, sir. Okay. Continue. Okay. Continue, sir. Okay. 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 Enough for today, sir. Okay. You can continue. Okay. Overloaded. Pawan Singh is overloaded. So, I did not overlap. I have another class. 11 to 1 class. 2 to 1 to 2 class. 1 to 2:30 class. Half an hour lunch. Again class. 4 o'clock class. 6 o'clock class. 8 o'clock my class will be over. So what I should feel? Is my today's quota is over? Not like that. So now Kanchi, Suryan, I'm not going to reply to Ankit ma, because Ankit is a naughty student in my class. He's a naughty student in his class. Right. So coming to the point of it. Now, tomorrow class when I come back, I will go for what? Right. So they will say so many things. So let us coming to the next. Tomorrow I will introduce Monday. This list comprehension I will continue. Every day this will continue. And middle of it I will introduce a tuple comprehension also, set also, everything I will use it. Okay now? Monday I will go for parameters and formal parameters and global parameters I will introduce. Or parameters and arguments I will introduce on Monday. Arguments and parameters. That is our Monday class. Okay, students? What is the topic name? Arguments and parameters. So you also sleeping? Middle. Why sleeping 9 o'clock? So you can sit tomorrow onwards backside, wherever you want. But again sleeping, again punishment, 5 days extra. Okay. Why I made you to sit is because you are from different places now, far away you are coming. When you sit close to sir, you will get the subject quickly. That's why. Right. Telugu students I am not calling here. Why? They are here only, na? You are coming from far away. If you sit backside, if you sleep, who will teach you? So not like that. Don't sleep in the class. Sit anywhere, but don't sleep. If you sleep, these stairs are meant for sleeping students. Fine. If you again sleep now, what is the next punishment, you know? You will sit opposite to them. Whenever you sleep, they will say, hi, hi, bye, bye, they will say. Okay. Anyhow, we will stop the class. Monday, we will continue the arguments and right. Who is this? Ankit. Okay. Okay. Arrange a class also, sir. Class. I am so much interested, sir. Okay. Ankit, take rest, ma. Take rest, sir. All the days reading Python means you will become expert. Not necessary. Read 6 days enough. So Monday class will go for arguments and parameters. So Ankit, take rest, ma. Okay. Okay. Amitabh. So when you teach us, then I can't sleep because of, okay. Okay, ma. Thank you. Okay. I'll stop the class. Monday class.